Hello, my dear students of Prep 3, Ms. سامية الشيخ is with you. And today we are going to finish our curriculum for the second term. I wish you all the success, my students and my dear followers of the educational program. So let's start discussing the new vocabulary of part 2. So we have here Unit 12, lessons 4, 5, and 6. The title of our unit is Into the Future. So let's see the new vocabulary here. The first word here is distance. Distance معناه مسافة. The definition of the word, how much space between two things. And never forget that we have an adjective from the noun distance. So we have distant, an adjective, and distance is the noun معناها مسافة. Yeah. Another word, we have internship. So internship, فترة التدريب. When you work often without pay to learn about jobs is internship. So what's intern? Intern يا أولاد معناها المتدرب، الشخص المتدرب, someone who is a trainee, okay? So we have internship, we add the suffix shab in order to get the noun from intern, yes. Another word, we have marathon. So what's a marathon? A running race for about 42 kilometers. This is what we call marathon. Yeah. Another word, we have professional qualifications. So what's a professional qualifications? معناها تأهيل مهني. Okay? يعني الskills, يعني الtrains, يعني الtraining. Okay? Something that shows you have a special training to do a job is called professional qualifications. Yes, we have here skills, مهارات, the ability to do something, take care, do something. Yes, the ability to do something is called the skills. And get careful because we have here the word skull. So we have a skill and a skull. S-K-U-L-L. Skull معناه جمجمة. So we have a skill and a skull. Yeah. Another word, we have cashless. So what's cashless? Cashless means غير نقدي, okay? يعني using a Visa card as we see in the photo. Done without using money you can hold. من غير ما نمسك فلوس في ايدينا. So what we call cashless. So we add the suffix less to the word cash in order to negate it or get the opposite of it. Yes. We have here district. So what's a district? معناها مقاطعة. مقاطعة يعني مكان ما. Yes. An area of a town, city, or countryside is called district. Yeah. We have train. Train here comes as a verb. So train معناها تدرب. What about the derivatives? المشتقات من الكلمة دي. We have trainer. So what's the trainer? المدرب. What about المتدرب? Trainee, double E by the end of the word. Okay, so we have train, trainer, and the trainee. And also we have the word the trainers. معناها حذاء رياضي. Yeah, let's see the definition. To prepare for a sport event by exercising. This is what we call train. Train طبعا verb here بمعنى يتدرب. And we have train as a noun بمعنى قطار. Yeah. Another word, definitely, which means surely, بالتأكيد. Certainly, without doubt. Take care, doubt, say doubt, be silent here. Yeah. Another word, we have set up. Set up, verb, phrasal verb, بمعنى ينشئ أو يؤسس. Okay? The definition, start a business. So, if you start a business, you set up. Set up. Yeah. Another word, we have law. So, what's law? قانون. Okay, and take care for law and law. We have law as an adjective. The opposite of high is low. Yeah. So let's see the definition of law. The rules that people in a country or place must follow. Yeah. Luckily, probably going to happen or probably true. Something that is probably true is called luckily. من المحتمل. Yeah. We have also probably. Probably, if you are not certain about something, you can use the word or the adverb probably. Yeah. Almost certain is the definition of the word. So we have controls, أدوات التحكم, مفاتيح التحكم. Yes. Things used to operate a vehicle or a machine is called controls. Yeah. We have here monorail. So what's monorail? اللي هو القطار أحادي القضيب. وهنا عندنا البريفكس mono. mono معناها one. The prefix معناها one. Yes. A railway system that uses a single railway, usually high above the ground. And let's now see a video about monorail in order to know what's monorail. Yeah, let's start. So here is, my dear students, as we see in the video, we talked about monorails. So monorails, modern way of transportation. It saves the time, it carries a lot of passengers. It's also friendly to the environment, my dear students. It reduces carbon emissions, okay? So monorail, we can find it in the new administrative capital. So let's continue. We have here some sample questions in order to examine our understanding to the vocabulary. So let's see. We have here the space or the rules that we must follow. So we have laws, means, problems, and laws. Of course, it's laws. Yes, laws معناها قوانين. Yeah. Another question. Ali has the ability to do something well. He has a skill, marathon, view, or distance. Of course, he has. Yes, I hear you, my dear students. Excellent. Skill. مهارة. Yeah. We have here another question. Means a running race of around 42 kilometers. It's what we call marathon. So what's marathon? سباق الماراثون. Yes. Another question. Are the qualities and the skills that you need to be able to have a good job? Aims, dreams, goals, or qualifications? Of course, it will be qualifications مؤهلات. Yeah. Another one. Is an area of a town or a city or a countryside. It's what we call, yes, of course, district. District. Another one. He managed to set up his own business after graduation. Graduation, my dear students, معناها التخرج. Set up here means his business. So I need a collocation. Of course, start his business. Set up, which means start a business. Yeah. Another one. Are things used to operate a machine or a vehicle? Machine آلة, vehicle يعني مركبة. Yeah. Colors, controls, lamps, or matches. Of course, it would be controls. Yeah. Another question. Means done without using money. You can hold. Yes, I hear you all, my dear students. Excellent students. Yes, cashless. Cashless. غير نقدي. Yeah. Now we reach to the part related to synonyms and antonyms of this part of the unit. In order to remind you, synonym, which means the same meaning of the word. What about antonyms? Antonyms is the opposite of the word, so let's see the tables. Yeah. We have here ask, يسأل, يستفسر, inquire, the opposite will be reply or answer. We have link, يربط, connect or join. We have disconnect, the opposite of connect, disconnect. Yeah. Protect, يحمي. Save, الopposite هيكون harm or damage or also ruin. Yes. We have succeed, ينجح. the synonym pass or achieve, the opposite of it would be fail. Fail. Yeah. Another part, we have ready, ready, prepared. The opposite is unready, unready. Positive, إيجابي. Hopeful, hopeful or confident, واثق. Negative or uncertain. We have here correct, right or accurate. The opposite would be wrong or false. We have here difference, difference اختلاف. Diversity, diversity. The opposite would be similarity, يعني تشابه. Yeah. Now we reach to suffixes and prefixes related to this part of the unit. Suffix, we add by the end of the word to change the category of it, and the prefix is at the beginning of a word to change the category. So let's see. Yeah, we have here account. Account معناه حساب, like your account on Facebook or on Twitter. In order to change into another noun, a noun of a person, بيديني job. Accountant, we add the suffix ant. Another word, we have destined. Destined, in order to change it into a noun, it's an adjective. عايزين نحولها لnoun. We change t into ci. Okay, so distance معناها مسافة. Engineer, مهندس. In order to get the noun, الهندسة نفسها, we put the suffix ing, so engineering. Yeah. We have qualify, يؤهل. In order to get the noun from this verb, we add the suffix cation, so qualification. Qualification معناها مؤهل. مؤهل. Yeah. We have the word difficult, صعب. In order to get the noun, we add the suffix y, so difficulty. Difficulty in the plural is difficulties, ies. Yes. We have another word here, definite. بالتأكيد, in order to change into an adverb. طبعا الادverb بنعمل ايه? We add to the word ly. So definitely. Yes. We have a slight, خفيف. Slightly بطريقة خفيفة. Slightly, it's an adverb. We have also strong. Strong, an adjective. In order to change into an adverb, we add the suffix also ly, so strongly. Strongly. Yeah. Let's continue. We have here prefix. We have er or re, sorry, re, in order to say that something happens again, okay? So do the action again, which means re, okay? Like in the word play, in order to say play it again, شغل ده تاني, or replay, replay, yeah. We have re also in write, rewrite, يعيد كتابة, rewrite, yes. We have this. And we know, my dear students of educational programs, that this means not, okay? So agree, disagree, which means not agree. Yeah. We have I am also, which means not, like in the word possible. So impossible معناها مستحيل. Yeah. Let's have some sample questions here. We have MCQ questions here, multiple choice question. So let's discuss these questions together. To change an adjective into an adverb, we usually add the suffix ive, ment, or, ly, of course, ly. Okay? So please take care for these questions. Very important. الadjective, الadverb عبارة عن adjective plus ly. Yes. We have here another one. We get the opposite of agree by adding the prefix. We wanted to add a prefix at the beginning. So this, un, I am, or re, of course this. Agree, disagree. Please pronounce the word. واحنا بنحل يا ولاد لازم نقرا الكلمة, ننطق الكلمة. So disagree. Yeah. Another question. The nationality of Egypt is formed by adding the suffix. So what's the nationality? Nationality جنسية. IAN, ESE, IVE, able, of course, AIAN. All of us are, yes, I'm hearing you, Egyptians. And we are proud to be Egyptians, of course. Yes. Let's continue. We have add the prefix space to the noun line to mean through the internet. من خلال أو من عبر الإنترنت. هنقول إيه? of course هنقول online لأن الأوبوزيت بتاعها معناها disconnected، هقول offline، يبقى online عكسها كمان offline. Yeah. We can get the opposite of possible by adding the prefix un, ir, I am, or this, of course impossible. So possible من الممكن، impossible مستحيل. Yeah. We have here the part related to the prepositions. Take care, my dear students. The preposition is very important. It's a very important part of speech. So let's see prepositions here. We have here begin with, in fact, from, far away من بعيد, in conclusion في النهاية, solution for يعني حل لي, solution for, in the center of the earth, take off والopposite هنا يكون land on because we are talking about planes. لما أكون بتكلم عن البلين I can say land on تهبط الطائرة. The plane lands on. The plane takes off يبقى تقلع الطائرة. لأن we have take off as another meaning which means يخلع ملابس أو حذاء. Okay? So if it means take off your shoes before entering the house. Okay? So here يخلع حذاء. Okay. Yeah. Another part here, we are going to talk about new administrative capital. It's very important. العاصمة الإدارية الجديدة. Yeah. So we have here some photos of new administrative capital as you see. Then we have a video here. So let's listen and watch to the video, then discuss it after listening to it. So let's start. Now, my dear students, after finishing watching this video, let's discuss new administrative city. New administrative city, العاصمة الإدارية الجديدة. One of the achievements of the new Egypt, مصر الجديدة. تعالوا نشوف what's new administrative city. This text is in page 60 in your student's book. My country is planning for a new administrative capital in the desert, east of Cairo. So where is new administrative city? It's east of Cairo. Yeah. The new administrative capital is going to have modern universities. هيكون فيها جامعات جديدة حديثة, offices, مكاتب, hotels. Yeah. There will be a monorail, as we discussed before. Monorail, it's friendly to the environment, carry a lot of passengers, passing through the business districts. Electric trains will link the city to other cities around the world. Yeah. The city is designed to work with smart technology. So here, this city is friendly to the environment. It uses electric transportation. It's also modern. It uses a smart technology. What about the electricity? We have roofs will be covered in solar panels. Do you remember solar panels? خلايا شمسية, ألواح شمسية. The shops will be cashless. What about money? It would be cashless. يعني غير نقدي, using Visa card only. Yes, and they in the city. So we should be proud of this city. Yeah. Let's continue. We have here a simple question which complete. Yeah, let's see the question. We have here engines, engineers, flying, eating, and electricity. So let's see or read the text. Transport is very important all over the world. We now have the technology to make, yes, I hear you, excellent, flying cars. Flying cars يعني سيارات بتطير in the future, yes. Engineers think that flying cars will be like helicopters. They will use, of course, excellent, electricity. So what's the electricity? الكهرباء. Because electric what? Are not very noisy. Of course, electric engines. So what's the engines? محركات. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue. We now reach to the grammar section for today. The grammar for today is to discuss future using going to. But before discussing going to, I wanted to recap with you, well, what are the usages of well? Do you remember, my dear students? Yes, we use well in order to make quick decision. So what's a quick decision? قرار سريع. In order to make prediction but without evidence, according to what you think. We use also well in order to express about hope and the promise. We use first conditional if كمان بنستخدم معها will. Okay, so if present simple بعدين will or want plus infinitive. Okay, so all these are the usages of will. What about be going to? Let's see the form of be going to. We have here the usages of be going to. We use be going to, my dear students, to talk about plans. So what's the plans? خطط. Take care, we have plans and the plans. Please take care. So plans خطط. That you have made. خطة أنا عملتها. يبقى plan ممكن تكون noun, ممكن تكون verb. We have also intentions. So what's the intentions? النوايا والverb منها intend. We use also this form in order to express about prediction but with evidence. تنبؤ ولكن بدليل. Yeah. Okay, so let's see the affirmative form. We put subject, فعل أو ضمير فاعل, followed by am, is, are, verb to be in present, followed by going to, then the infinitive without any additions. Yes, like I say, I'm going to travel on holiday next month. Yeah. Here we have yes or no question. سؤال بمعنى هل. So we should start with the helping verb. The helping verb here is am or is or are, followed by subject going to plus infinitive. Like I say, or for example, are you going to watch the match? So what is the question here or the answer for this question, my dear students? Of course, you in the question will turn it to be I. So we should say, yes, I am, or no, I am not. Of course, you are smart. If you change the subject here, she, so I should start with is, okay? Yeah. Another part, we have here WH question. السؤال بأداة استفهام, the same, but we start using a question word. Question word like what, where, when, how long, okay? Yes. Then we add am or is or are, which is verb to be in present, then followed by subject, then going to, then infinitive. Yeah. Like I say, where are you going to travel? Where are you going to travel? I'm going to travel to Alexandria. I'm going to travel to Alexandria. Yeah. We have here some simple questions in order to check our understanding to this grammatical point. Question number 1, I space or going meet him tomorrow. Of course, my dear students, when you deal with such a question, you should concentrate. We have here triangle. So triangle مثلث. We have 3 sides. We have verb to be on the top, and we have going to, then we have the infinitive form. So I am going to meet him tomorrow. This is the correct form. Yeah. Another one. My uncle going to buy a birthday present for Ziad. So here going, and buy. So what's missing? Yes, what is the form, the correct form? We have is going to buy. We put verb to be, followed by going to, then the infinitive form of the verb. Yeah. What are they going to do tonight? What are they going to do tonight? Yes, we have here verb to be, so we should put it in the form going. Verb to be, going to, plus infinitive. Yeah. Now, my dear students, we reach to a second part in the language function, which helps you in order to answer the dialogue. Expressing certainty and uncertainty about the future. Certain معناه متأكد, uncertain معناه غير متأكد. So if you are certain, you should use these sentences. There will definitely be. I'm sure that, أنا متأكد. I think that's very likely to happen. Okay? What do you think your city will be like in 2026? If you are certain, you can use these sentences. What about uncertainty? If you are uncertain, you can use I don't think so, I'm not sure, there might be, okay, perhaps there will be. Okay, so take care for being certain and being uncertain about something in order to answer the dialogue. So now, my dear students, we reach to the end of our session for today. And of course, the end of our curriculum for the second term. Please study well all the grammatical problems or all the grammatical questions and hints that we discussed through the whole curriculum. Wait us, inshallah, in the revision. Thank you for following us and follow for more. Thank you. Goodbye.